Hi, everybody. I'm setting up still. I've lost my flow. Sorry about that. Consistency is kind of hard sometimes. I'll be streaming for only about 2 hours today, and that's okay. I was just trying to. I was eating and stuff. Happy Saturday, I guess. So lock this in place. Get my VTube stuff set up. All that stuff. Hello, how's it going? Sorry for being a little late. I was eating lunch and kind of forgot. Consistency is very hard. Let's see. Unload model. Calibrate. Get my YouTube model set up. Connect to iPhone. Connect to VTube. There we go. Okay. I'm good. I have a few revenge. I have maybe one revenge to do, and then like 2 other ones. I want to try my best to get a little more into attacks because I have so many friendly fires and stuff. My ratio's going down. Oops, that's something I was looking for. There we go. Yes. I also found a new brush the other day. I'm gonna try it. It has great line weight. So, let me open my Clip Studio. Why is it always behind that? Okay. Oop. There we go. Make sure all my things are set up. Yes, sir. That screen. Where's my pen? There it is. Where did these squirt out? There. Okay. Let me go and grab my Artfight stuff, and then we can begin. And I got some music as well. Let me go ahead and properties for music. Like this. Okay. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna grab some. Let's look for some Artfight people. There we go. Oh, it's not hooked up. Okay, there we go. I know I had one person art boxed. Okay. Where did I put the? Oh, so you friendly fire for the revenge. And then there's another one I wanted to do. Yeah, actually, not really. Let me see. Let's grab a Team Crystal one as well. Oops. Discover characters. Chikawa. Chikawa. Let's see. Trying to see if there's a thing I want to do. I show my friends my attacks, and they're like, "There's so many furries." I'm like, "Yeah, it's just furries, and there's not just furries on the website, but like it's mainly furries." Ah, yeah. There's so many furries. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. Anytime I do draw a human, it's whimsical. Yeah. I think I have one in my bookmarks actually. Look at this one. That's cool. I like the cat little halo. And then bookmark. And the last one I think I had was another human. Let's see the human. You know what? Let's just do. Yeah, no. Where's the other human I had? Oh, here. Okay, cool. Start. Yippee! They must be full of whimsy. And if they're not full of whimsy, I don't really want to draw them. They gotta. Let's start with the dog, since I draw animals faster. That's a fact. I started drawing with animals first, so for me, drawing animals is easier than humans, and then I learned humans second. So I think that's just how it kind of goes, you know. Like whatever you start drawing first, like when you first learning to draw, is easier for you to draw that versus, you know. So like a person who started drawing humans first is easier for them to draw humans versus animal. People who started drawing animals first sometimes humans are hard, so animals are like their go-to. Yeah, that's just kind of how it is, I think. Microphone? There we go. Okay, just checking. I have my microphone set on, I think, surround sound, so like I don't have to keep looking at my microphone to talk. Let's think. Pose. What's a good pose? For dog anthro. I think, Give me a second to think. Let's see. I could use my non-tired voice, but that's just too much effort, so I don't even bother. I'm not really I don't know. I tell my friends that like I'm not like this big like the YouTuber voice or whatever, like the high energy stuff. Like I can't do it. I just kind of like, hi, I'm here. You know, like I don't know how exhausting that'd be for like a 2 to 3 hour stream, let alone like longer than that. You know, yeah. Oh, that's a good pose. Let's try that one. I'm doing full body. I'm just gonna use a human body first so I can get the anatomy down because the reference is in human body. Oh, for shortening my enemy. But I still do it anyways. That's way too far, I think. Yeah, see? Draw human first. No, animals are kind of hard. I drew animals first. Humans were kind of hard for me to learn. I started learning humans with Minecraft people in like 2012, 2010, somewhere around there. And like I didn't know how to draw humans, so like their hands would just be Minecraft hands, which are just nubs. And this also contributed to the fact that I was also a My Little Pony artist at that time as well. So that didn't really help. The hooves and the Minecraft hands are just nubs, bro. I don't have that many old art of My Little Pony though. Most of my old art is gone. That's why I just started saving things later on. But like most of my really old art is gone. I remember I used to draw Pikachu's really weirdly too. Younger me was brash, and when I didn't like things, I just deleted them. And now I kind of regret that because it's like so much old digital art I used to do is lost to time. I didn't save it because younger me thought I wouldn't need it. I won't need this. It's garbage. And now I'm just like, man, I wish I had those. So note to yourself: save your work, even if it's bad. And look back someday and say like, oh my god, I remember that. The arm should be lower. Maybe a half body would be better. And then you can actually see the detail in the character. I mean, most of my work was done in MS Paint, so yeah. It just be like that sometimes, I think. Um, oh, that's okay. I have to leave at 4 PST, which is in 2 hours or so, so I might not be here when you get back. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for stopping by, though. Appreciated. Bye bye. Oh, hi. Sorry, I didn't even. I was locked in. I'm on Team Fossil this year. Very locked in. Sorry about that. Happens. Oops. Move my OBS. There we go. Move my OBS so I can read it. All right. Yeah, I'm on Team Fossil. Yeah. I'm currently doing a revenge right now. That's good. I've been taking breaks though for like last month or so because not month, sorry, month. Wow, Artfight is a month. Last week or so. Mainly because like I don't want to like kill my motivation or anything. Need breaks, you know. I took like 2 days off last week. This week, well, still technically this week. Yeah, we're on our what is it, fourth week of Artfight? Third week, I think. Fourth? I don't know. Numbers. Um, yeah. Also for my wrist. Let's not give myself carpal tunnel just yet. I don't really do mass attacks. I kind of just stick to like one character per canvas unless I see a dude that I want. But yeah, I really don't do mass attacks. I don't think I have the energy for mass attacks. Like, to be real. Hi, Oliver. But yeah. Forgot how much faster Twitch chat is than um than YouTube. So like big in concept, not character count. Um, just like I mainly just do like yeah, I do full scene sometimes if I feel like it, and if I can't think of anything for a character, I kind of just either go with the ref color sheet, like the background here is blue. Either I just like put blue in the background, or I just make like a whole like um what's it called like starry background or like outdoorsy kind of thing. Just kind of like give a little more points. Um, I don't always do scene. It's either like the props or the scenes or whatever. Like doesn't make a complete scene, but like enough from a little more points. I try my best to shade every piece as well and all that. But yeah, I think what is my attack my points this year? Let's see statistics. Yeah, see, so my current points is 1,820. That's my current points. I've done 23 attacks, 9 friendly fires, and 26 defenses. In total, I think it's like 33 pieces or so this year. Yeah. This is my 7th year, so that's why the overall's over there. But yeah, I try to keep my ratio between 50 to 60 or 70 or so. But somewhere around there, yeah. I don't guarantee revenges this year. I did that last year when I actually burned myself out, and I felt like it was more of an obligation because I promised it last year. Now I'm just kind of doing whatever I want this year. So like I was like, oh no, no guarantees attack back this year. You know, not make that mistake again. Why did my persona not have their tablet? I just realized that. Oops. There we go. Ah, jeez. There we go. Ah. Okay, there we go. I joined Artfight in 2016, but I didn't do anything until 2018. I think 2018 or so was my first year. I remember seeing it around. I think I just signed up like after the first Artfight. Not first, like second Artfight because of it. I remember back in 2016 or so, DeviantArt was like always like, oh, we have Artfight this year. Hey, do you know what Artfight is? And I'm like, oh, no, I don't. And it got bigger and bigger every year after that. Yeah. DeviantArt's so dead now. I'm so sad. I used to love going on DeviantArt. Now it's such a ghost town. It's poorly managed. Shake my head. That arm looks so off. Wait. There you go. I was on DeviantArt since 2013 or so. It was a fun community place for a long time, and then the Adobe kind of when they canceled Adobe Flash and like no more Adobe Flash, and then the people who ran DeviantArt thought it was a great time to change their website because Adobe Flash was no longer supported since a lot of their website ran on Adobe Flash, like games and GIFs and like some of their features and it said, "Oh, we can like redo the whole website." And then they decided, we're gonna basically become a really bad copy of ArtStation. And then the staff started making a lot of poor choices and not listening to the community on what they wanted, and it just kind of went downhill. And then they made everything a subscription, and I mean, there was already subscription before, but you could do more with it. They just kind of they put everything behind a paywall. They kind of like took a lot of personalization away. It's kind of sad. It's real sad. I can't even decorate my page anymore. Like we used to be able to do coding and like page dolls and stuff. Now we can't do that, and like all that stuff is gone. That was really sad. It's like now the universe is like a shell of what it used to be. I miss when like they had this they had the current layout, they called it Eclipse, and they had it so that it was optional to have Eclipse format. You can either do like old style DeviantArt or you can have Eclipse, and a lot of people were on old style. But then in 2019 they made it mandatory so that like everyone switched to Eclipse, and everybody hated that. And then most people deactivated or left as well. They're like and like the founder, the person who made DeviantArt, is no stranger to liking terrible things like NFTs and AI art and stuff. So, but I think 3 years ago they released a thing where you can basically make sure your art doesn't get taken by AI and like AI detection and stuff. So that's fine, I guess. But they also implemented AI adoption. It's a whole mess. It's a whole mess. It's like one good thing versus another terrible thing. Man. It just happens. It happens when things get too big and then the corporates go crazy. It's just okay. I think nowadays my DeviantArt is like the last place I post, and it's just mainly for like I just dump drawings there sometimes, and then forget about it for a while. Um, I've been like staying off a lot of social media when it comes to Artfight. Like not social media, but like I've been like staying off like Artfight social media in general. Because Artfight social media is kind of ugh, you know. People complain and stuff, and it's like I don't know. I don't want that on my feed. I don't care. Artfight's supposed to be fun. Don't take the joy and whimsy out of it. Like, I'm sure some people mean well and stuff with their posts, but it's also like, I don't want to listen to someone complain for the millionth time that they're getting attacked because they're not attacking back or making attack themselves and they're waiting for people to attack them first. This dog that color, or is that another reference picture? I thought they were. Wait a minute. So this character looked like they had black fur in the other reference, not brown. Maybe I'm just wrong. No, it's still brown. It's just like a dark brown. I'm really confused how this fur pattern's working actually. Sure, I guess. I'm just gonna keep doing that. Artfight is a gifting game, and I feel like some people haven't gotten the memo. Yeah, I don't know. Even like last year, it was kind of like that too. I don't know. I think most people saw it less as about like a gifting game and more about like, hey, free art, you know. And it's like, it's not what it's about. It's not what it's about. I don't know. And then like apparently some people have been tracing this Artfight for some reason. Like people have been tracing other people's arts and or stuff and just giving it back to them, like their own like drawings traced and redone. It's like, oh wow, wow. Crazy. I also like Artfight because it's just a fun opportunity to draw for other people's characters that you normally wouldn't do outside of like commissions or like requests or whatever. But also, it's a great time. Like I use this time to experiment on art and stuff. This year, I've been experimenting with line weight and like simple character shapes and like shape language and stuff. Sometimes I'm also been doing a little bit of perspective here and there, like foreshortening and like different variations. It's just a great time to like just practice art as well as like give it back to some other people. Just the joy of it all, you know. That's not the rough. You get inspired as well seeing like other people draw your characters or draw like concepts and stuff you never thought about. And some people have been getting actually new OCs from it because there are people who are basically like, hey, design me an OC or whatever. So people are getting new OCs from this as well, which is pretty cool, pretty neat. I've been also working on line art because I've been avoiding line art for so long after a while because I got so comfortable with like lineless art and digital painting. I'm like, I need to get back into line art. I'm an animator. I need to. Because I've been so lazy. I was like, I don't want to do line art anymore. I'm like, come on, man. You're an animator. You gotta go back to doing line art at some point. My OCs are also pretty lore heavy, but I haven't been really adding their descriptions into the thing for the only reason is because I have 100 OCs listened and I just couldn't be bothered. But like I was like, if you have any questions, you're gonna ask me and whatever. But like mainly, uh, just like it's really hard to explain a lot of my concepts because I overcomplicate things on my OC lores because it's like this character is connected to this character and this event is connected to that event, but like you don't understand. No one understands but me because it's all in my brain. I've been trying to get it out on paper, but it's really hard. Um, but yeah, eventually I'll get to writing and posting more about my OCs. But it's like, wow. This character is connected to that character, and that character is connected to these crystals, and this crystal, and that crystal, and then this guy has this power, and that power, but he did this and that. You know, it's like really, ugh, to get into. I was so just indecisive about like which team I wanted to join because I was like, crystals, because my characters have like a lot of big things to do with crystals in my world, and then I just thought, dinosaurs, the dinosaur one. Makes me regret not choosing werewolf for our fight last year. Just vampires. It was last year? I know it was Stardust last year. The year before that. I remember being like, I'll just join vampires because like a lot of my friends are on werewolves, and then I messed up. But that was when like Friendly Fire didn't wasn't worth anything though because they upped it 75% this year. Like that before that it was kind of worth like 3%, 25, like nothing. It was worth like nothing to do that. So like less insensitive. But I think also because they did that, this is like the first year that I've seen the ratio between Crystal and like who's in the lead and stuff be so close so consistently. Like consistently we've had 50, 49, 47, 50, 52, 50. Like it's really close this year. Um yeah, it's like if they marketed, I think if they marketed fossil any other way, like not dinosaurs and just be like archaeology, like just like bones and stuff without the dinosaurs, I think there would be more people on crystals. But because they marketed like as taking fossils as dinosaurs, everyone was like, oh yeah, the bones. Oh yeah, the dinosaurs. Oh, 20%. Yeah. That was worth like literally nothing, you know? um, oh yeah. You know, I think if they like did one for like is it? Because I remember I was looking at the list of like potential teams when they were doing the polling, and I know a lot of people for some reason really wanted creation versus destruction, but then like I think just like there's also like I don't remember, it was like sea something. I remember there was like a like ocean one on this as well. I don't even remember what I voted for. I think I voted for like time and space or something. But we already had a space one. That was the Stardust last year. So I don't think I even remember voting for that thing because it was so long ago. My brain doesn't even remember voting on that poll. Oh my god, yeah, I was like friendly fire was so like like discouraged a lot of people from even wanting to try with friendly fire because of it. It was so little points that like people were like, which I don't think originally. What? Sorry, yawn. I think originally when Artfight was made, I don't think people really intended for people to be like fighting each other back and stuff. Very early Artfight, Art Friendly Fire was worth nothing. I remember back in like the very early stages of like my very first Artfight, if you did Friendly Fire, it was worth 0 points. Yeah. Sorry, my dog wanted to come in. My dog is asking for attention. See, I never cared about that. It's not done because I feel like you're getting a worse grade for the same effort. Yeah, literally. I don't know. I get why they don't make it like 100, because that would like defeat the point of like attacking the other team. Like if you're attacking the same team, it's like right? But it's like at least give a little more for friendly fire. Like friendly fire, I think is okay now where it is. Since it's not like fully 100, so people will still have incentive to fight the other team and stuff. But you know, at least don't make it like 0. Like, oh my god, 0 is just like I'm doing art for nothing. For the joy of my friends or the friends we made along the way, I suppose. Yes, yes, sir. Oh my god, this just some water. This morning, I had ants on my desk, and all the ants were crowding my water bottle, and I had ants in my water this morning. Mm-hmm. But like, I think my brain just stopped for a second. I don't know. Yeah. Artfight's fun. Yeah. I'm having a lot of like. I think this is the most hard fight I've done since like the years I've been on it. Like this is the most I've ever done. Because usually my yearly basis seems to be about 20 attacks a year, and I've already surpassed that with 30 this year, 30 or so, which is fun. Um, I've been slowing down a lot though because my motivations towards it's kind of it dips around the third week or so, and it is the third week, third or fourth week, kind of just like you gone. But you know, mm, it happens. I don't know anything about this character. I'm just gonna give it like some random scenic background, I guess. Mm. Let's do a easy like blurred background. Just do a little whatever in the background, then blur it. You know what? Let me undo the aligned background. Just go back to the gradient. There we go. And then do the thing again. Just gonna throw some of this back there, and then I don't know what this character is doing. Maybe I'll just give it a bit of a like a brick wall or something. Do I have a little bit of a brick wall, maybe? Only these things didn't move so much. Probably tilt rotation I can turn off. Something like that. And then give this a little bit of texture, shading texture. And do this. And then the bottom is some dark grass here. I hear a lot of people say my motivation picks up around that time for actually one of my attacks are taking shape now. Oh, that's cool. It was like picking up now. Now you can like like attack before the end of art fight, because usually attacks matter the most around the end of art fight, because that's when like the real battle for the who's leading starts taking place. Because once art fight ends, every year how they like hide the result and they don't give it to us until they're done counting around like a month or so. They usually give the results around August to September or so. Um, I do know that last year was kind of hard to count because there was like that AI attack that happened where people were like mass uploading AI stuff and getting points for a team, and then they had to like redo everything. And then like this year, there are some people who have joined and are like falsely claiming points and stuff as well. So they probably have to go through things and fix and stuff. So hopefully, yeah, motivation and stuff. At the end of the day, this is just a silly little art game, not life or death or anything. Nothing too serious. So. Ooh, a scene attack. A GIF. I love like I've been seeing like a lot more animated attacks. There's just one really cool animated attack I saw the other day where it was like so many characters. It's like, oh my god, and, like the that attack got to like 5,000 points or something. That was absolutely insane. Crazy behavior. Maybe next year I might do animated attacks if I have time. I don't know. If I have time. Big if. Let's do like a city background. Oh my god. Yeah. I've been leaning a lot towards like I've been like having ideas for what I want to do for my own kind of content, like OCs and stuff, because I've been like making a lot of fan art and fan animations for ages now. I kind of want to like start stepping into my own kind of thing. I've done my own kind of like little mini shorts before, but I kind of wanted to step more into that now. Um, yeah, especially with, like looking for jobs, I need like a portfolio with like some of my own works. But most of my things that I've done for myself are mainly because of when I was still in university. I was making like animation shorts and stuff, but like now it's like, oh, I need more content to show that's not copyrighted. So it's like I gotta make my own stuff. No, I'm pretty sure like a lot of companies don't really care as long as it's like you're showing your talents off versus like what the content of the like I don't know. Uh, it'd be like that. Let's see. My dog is behind me, asking for attention. Yes. I thought I'd get more attacks done today on stream, but maybe not. Maybe I'll do more off stream. But it seems like today it's just one on stream, and it'd be like that. I'm really slow sometimes. But also, I started stream late, so that too. And also, I didn't attack a like simple shaped character either. So sometimes I do that just to get like if I want to get another easy attack, I use like a simple shaded character, simple shaped characters, not shaded shaped characters. And they're like really fun to do too. I had this one simple shaped character that I did, and their name made me cackle. That's why I like drew them. Their name was like Fat and Yellow or something like that. Like the character's name was Fat and Yellow. Um, where is it? That was like earlier fight. Oh, here it is. Like this character right here. Their name is Fat and Yellow, and it just made me laugh. And they're like a little sculpture that this person made. Um, yeah. See, this is Fat and Yellow. They're a little guy. And like some other like simple shaped characters, like Mr. Traffic over here, little guy. There was these two. I had a brush that I wanted to play with, and it's the Flipnotes 3DS brushes. It's fun. Fat and Yellow is such a funny name. Yeah, Fat and Yellow. Do you like know sunlight for the scene and add some sunlight or something? Okay, let's make the background blurred a little bit, just out of contrast with the character. Why is that? Only blurring that section. What the heck? There we go. Yeah, I mean, you only have a month to do Artfight, and most like attacks. So I've seen like either I don't know how people do large scale attacks like that in like such little time. That's crazy. Must be like grinding for like 8 hours a day, like hunchback shrimp style. Some people are just fast like that too. I don't know. A dollhouse with another character. Ooh. I've seen like some people get really creative with mass attacks lately. I remember seeing like you know those like really old film strips, like those movie film strips. People are like drawing like, little characters in those squares. There have been people doing um like historical like painting frames and then just like your character here and stuff. I've seen like little gotcha, little like lottery things, and like just a lot of like little cute ideas as well. I've seen like chocolate boxes, like pictures in like a chocolate box. Okay, this one's done. Oops. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was like brick texture background. Yep. Where did I? Come on. Mm. 63 points. Oop, wait, revenge. There we go. 63 points. Not bad. And submit. Yippee. What time is it? We have time for a simple shaped character. I have to find one. Hold on. Let's go find a simple shaped character. Since we have a few more minutes together. I leave in like 20, so let's find a simple shaped character we can go. Okay. Some simple shaped characters. Oh, they're literally shapes. Maybe just remove the word simple, so it's just shape. Simple. There we go. I love. Okay, we're doing this. We're using God. Oh my God, we're doing this one. Evil kitty. Evil Shigua. Oops. Evil angry kitty. It's not his eye, but close enough. Doesn't have a neck. Okay. Such an evil kitty. can't tell if these are the eyes or if there's supposed to be there's like no eyes here. These are just blushes. I can't tell. This is the best thing ever. Okay, that's enough. I'm gonna color it in a second. Angry kitty. Maybe one more. Maybe I can make the background like maybe some halftone or something. Oh, it does have eyes. I just realized. Little Chico eyes. It's so freaking funny to me. What a little creature. Okay. Let's just put some sparkles actually. Kind of just entity shadows. Okay, cool. What see is this? This is not mini. Okay. Oh my god. This little creature glaring at you. Okay. It is now 4 o'clock. Well, no, almost. Like, in a minute. Well, let's wait for the minute to hit first. Then I can say it. This is such a long minute. There we go. The time is now 4 o'clock. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you all have a great rest of your day, night, whatever time it is. And I'll catch you maybe tomorrow. Alright. See you guys. Sorry for streaming late today. I probably will also stream late tomorrow, depending on if I eat food at the right time or not. Okay. Bye-bye.